10 things professional women over 40 must eliminate without announcing it to anyone. There comes a point in your career and in your life where the noise of the outside world needs to be turned down. A point where the most powerful moves you make are the ones no one sees coming. You don't need to make a public declaration. You don't need to post it on social media. You don't need permission. This isn't about seeking external validation for your evolution. It's about an internal shift, a quiet, deliberate, and deeply personal commitment to your own advancement. Just quietly remove the things that are limiting your growth, your peace, and your wealth. These are the silent anchors that have been holding you back, often without you even realizing it. By letting them go, you reclaim your energy, your focus, and your power. Here are 10 things to eliminate starting today. 1. The need to explain every decision. As women, we are often socialized to build consensus, to make sure everyone is comfortable with our choices. But by this stage in your career, your intuition is a finely tuned instrument. Your experience has given you a perspective that others may not have. Not everyone needs to understand your next move. Over-explaining can dilute your authority and open the door to unnecessary debate. It can sound like you're seeking approval, not stating a fact. Consider a senior executive who decides to pivot her department's strategy. Instead of a long email justifying every angle, she simply states the new direction and the action items. Her confidence is the only explanation required. The quick tactic: practice using declarative statements. Instead of, "I was thinking maybe we should try this because of X, Y, and Z. What do you all think?" Try. "Our new focus will be X. Here's the plan to get there." Your takeaway is to trust your own judgment. Your decisions are valid without a committee's approval. 2. Financial avoidance. For too long, the narrative has been that it's impolite or complicated for women to talk about and manage money. This has to stop. Financial avoidance is the silent thief of future security. It's the feeling of dread when a bank statement arrives, or the habit of letting a partner handle everything without your own full understanding. Know your numbers. This isn't just about knowing your salary. It's about total financial fluency. Income, all sources, expenses, fixed and variable, debt, every single liability and its interest rate, investments, what you own, where it is, and how it's performing, and most importantly, your net worth. The ultimate measure of your financial health. The tactic is simple. Schedule a non-negotiable money date with yourself once a month. For 1 hour, you review everything. No judgment, just facts. The takeaway is this: what gets measured gets improved. Financial clarity is financial power. 3. People pleasing. This often masquerades as being helpful, a team player, or agreeable. But in reality, it's a pattern of self-abandonment. It's saying yes to a project you don't have time for, just to avoid disappointing a colleague. It's taking on extra emotional labor at work because you're the good listener. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you are betraying your own priorities. Stop sacrificing your goals to make others comfortable. Your time and energy are your most valuable, non-renewable resources. A quick tactic is the gracious no. Try phrases like, "Thank you for thinking of me, but my plate is full right now." Or, "That sounds like a great opportunity, but it doesn't align with my current priorities." No further explanation is needed. Your takeaway: A no to someone else is often a yes to yourself. 4. Comparison. In a world of curated social media feeds and LinkedIn highlight reels, comparison is a trap that can steal your joy and derail your focus. You see a former colleague's promotion or a competitor's funding announcement, and suddenly your own steady progress feels inadequate. This is a losing game. You are only seeing their chapter 20 while you live in your chapter 10. Someone else's timeline has nothing to do with your assignment. Your path is unique. Your definition of success is your own. The tactic here is to put on your blinders. Curate your social media feeds ruthlessly. Unfollow accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy. Replace them with sources of inspiration and knowledge. The actionable takeaway is to shift from comparison to documentation. Track your own progress. Celebrate your own wins, no matter how small. Compete only with who you were yesterday. 5. High interest debt. This is not just a financial issue. It's an energy drain. High interest debt, especially from credit cards, is like trying to run a marathon with weights tied to your ankles. It works directly against your wealth building efforts, eating away at your income before you even have a chance to invest it. Every dollar paid in unnecessary interest is money that cannot build your future. It's a dollar that could have been compounding in a retirement account or funding your next venture. The tactic is to get aggressive. Use either the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest debt first, or the snowball method, paying off the smallest balance first, for a psychological win. Choose one and commit. Your takeaway: make debt elimination a top financial priority. Freedom from high interest debt is a massive step toward true financial independence. 6. Waiting until you feel ready. Ready is a myth. It's a form of perfectionism that keeps you on the sidelines. You wait to launch the business until the website is perfect. You wait to ask for the raise until you've completed one more project. You wait to invest until you've read 5 more books. This waiting is rooted in fear of failure, fear of judgment. Confidence comes after action, not before it. You build confidence by taking small, imperfect steps and proving to yourself that you can handle the outcome. The tactic is the 5-minute rule. Whatever you are avoiding, commit to working on it for just 5 minutes. Send one email, make one phone call, draft one paragraph. Action creates momentum. The takeaway is to embrace being a beginner. Start before you feel ready, because ready is a finish line you will never cross. 7. Underpricing your expertise. After decades in your field, you have accumulated a vast reservoir of knowledge, experience, and wisdom. This is not a commodity. It is a premium asset. Yet, many women, especially those who transition into consulting or entrepreneurship later in their careers, drastically undercharge for their services. They price based on insecurity, not on the immense value they provide. 30 years of experience is not a hobby. It's a master's degree in results, paid for with your time and effort. Your knowledge has value. The tactic: research your market. Find out what top-tier professionals with your level of experience are charging. Then add a confidence tax, an extra 20% on top of that. Price yourself based on the transformation you provide for your clients, not the hours you spend. The takeaway is to own your expertise, charge what you're worth, and then add tax to it. Emotional spending. This is the retail therapy that follows a bad day at work. The "I deserve it" splurge that isn't in the budget. It's using spending as a tool to manage emotions, boredom, stress, sadness, or even celebration. While it provides a temporary high, it often leads to buyer's remorse and financial strain. Buy because it aligns with your goals, not because it temporarily changes your mood. The tactic is to implement a mandatory 2-4-hour waiting period for any non-essential purchase over a certain amount, say $100. If you still want it and it fits your budget after a day, then you can consider it. This pause separates the emotional impulse from the rational decision. The takeaway: find healthier, non-financial ways to manage your emotions, like exercise, meditation, or talking with a friend. Your budget will thank you. 9. Staying silent about money. The taboo around discussing money keeps women in the dark. It prevents us from learning about salary negotiation, investment strategies, and wealth building opportunities. When we don't talk about money, we perpetuate a cycle of financial illiteracy and inequality. Silence is not golden, it's expensive. Learn, ask questions, invest. The tactic is to create a money circle, a trusted group of peers where you can discuss financial goals, challenges, and wins. It could be 2 friends or a more formal mastermind group. The goal is to normalize the conversation, build financial confidence. Financial literacy remains one of the most important wealth-building skills for women. Your takeaway is to break the silence. Your financial education is your responsibility and your greatest tool. And finally, 10. Limiting beliefs about age. Society often sells a narrative that a woman's value, particularly in the professional world, declines after 40. This is the most insidious lie of all. It's the voice that whispers, "It's too late to change careers," "You're too old to start a business," or "You won't be taken seriously by the younger generation." Over 40 is not the beginning of decline. It is often the beginning of your most productive, influential, and financially rewarding years. Your experience is an asset. Your wisdom is an asset. Your network is an asset. Your reputation is an asset. The tactic is to conduct a wisdom audit. Write down your key accomplishments, the skills you've mastered, and the difficult situations you've successfully navigated. Read this list. This is the evidence that refutes the lie of decline. The question is, are you treating them like assets? So let's recap. We've talked about eliminating the need to explain yourself, financial avoidance, people-pleasing, comparison, and high-interest debt. Then we covered waiting until you're ready, underpricing your expertise, emotional spending, staying silent about money, and finally, limiting beliefs about age. Each of these is a chain, and with each one you quietly break, you become lighter, stronger, and more focused. The women who build lasting wealth and legacy are not necessarily the smartest or the luckiest. They are the ones who consistently eliminate what no longer serves them and redirect that energy toward growth, purpose, and financial freedom. This is a process of strategic subtraction. It's about creating space for what truly matters. This isn't a one-time fix. It's a continuous practice of self-awareness and intentional action. The goal is not to be perfect, but to be deliberate. So, the question for you is, which one are you eliminating this month? Which chain are you ready to break? Quietly and for yourself. Share your commitment in the comments below. Not as a public announcement, but as a declaration to yourself and to inspire the other women in this community. And if you have another one to add to this list, share that too. Let's learn from each other's wisdom.